Hey, I'm at the Summit Rainforest Golf Resort. The rooms are amazing and the view, wow. I'm gonna show you a little bit around in the room and give you the view of the windows. So yeah, the first thing we're gonna do is go downstairs and just try to discover everything, like where the restaurant is and things like that. And then afterwards, I will start to film the tour for you guys. Okay? See you in a bit.
Add it up.
Y besaba como niña bendita. Se casó con un pelado fresita, pero no le da lo que necesita, así que me llama a mí pa' pasar la noche.
It's raining a little bit and I'm not sure if my camera can stand a little rain. But still, I'm gonna try, and as long as you see me on the video, it means it works. But Rainforest Summit, wow. I'm only here for an hour and I've seen already, I don't know how you call it, you know, walking ants with leaves on their back in a trail. Amazing. If you've never seen that, you know, in real life, not on pictures, but in real life, wow. And then when I was walking like 10 minutes further away, a huge lizard passed my way. I tried to make pictures, but at the time that I took my camera out, it was already like disappeared because they're, of course, very scared. And then they have like a chapel. I think it's especially for weddings because the view from the chapel is amazing. I mean, if you want to make pictures of your marriage. I'm still at the complex. Whatever you can see behind me, as far as you can see, this is all part of the complex. So it has, I think, about 18 holes. It's a golf resort. Listen. Frogs. I'm pretty sure. Let's see if we can find them. No, it is not a race. No. They bring people around on the golf court. But you probably knew. By the way, you're still asking yourself, what is he doing on a golf court? Well, because so far I haven't found a bird, I mean a colorful bird. So I need to find one, at least one. Yeah, but I have to be careful with all those golf carts because they pass by, they honk, and the pathway is very small, so they push me in the grassway. Let's walk a little more. And why am I so close? No. Yes. No, much more, much more. Yes. Do you know why I film? 'Cause actually, this is like my back mirror. At least I can see what's happening behind me. But I gotta say, it's a nice place in the middle of the rainforest. I just hope they didn't kill nature to create all of this, because that would be a bummer. And I can see a lot of, I'm gonna show you some more. I think they are old bees' nests. So if someone can tell me on YouTube, please write it down in the comments if you know exactly what it is and give me some explanation. Because they are hanging in trees, I think they are old bees' nests, but of course it can be from something else as well. So if you know, please let me know. As you could see, many birds here under the trees, and I have no idea why. There must be a certain reason, because they all fly very low to the ground. Maybe for food, because it starts to be, or feel at least, a little bit more like rainy. So, you know, maybe caterpillars are coming out of the ground. I don't know, but I'm gonna film a little bit more, because yeah, it's a bit special, and since I haven't found any colorful birds yet, at least I have this, so. I hope you're gonna see this on the camera, because I saw a colorful bird that I filmed, maximum zooming in, but still I was a bit far away. So I'm gonna have to check home if you could see the bird. But I think it was yellow and orange. So I can finally go home. Back to mi casa. I mean, back to the hotel, of course. And again, a whole bunch of green birds. I think it were green because they were very far away, and I can only see, you know, by the reflection of the sun that they were probably green. I had to be fast, so I'm not sure if they're first sharp on the screen, and second, if I filmed them anyway. I all gonna have to check out at home, but I hope it worked. That means I have at least 2 different types of birds with 2 different types of colors. Woohoo! So I was up all the way down there, all the way, and I saw some interesting things with the birds. The ones that flew in group. I was wondering why, but then my eye saw a big bird, something like an eagle or something similar. I don't know what they have here in Panama for big birds. I'm gonna have a look it up. So there's like in the middle of the golf resort, there are like palm trees, and I think something interesting is in there for the birds, but that's like in a very open space. So as soon as the eagle came down, they were warning each other. So they escaped the open space with the palm trees and flew deeper in the woods, where it's probably much more difficult for the eagle to catch them. Because as soon as the eagle flew back to wherever he came from, they just flew back to the palm trees. So I think that's the reason why they flew in a group and like almost in a way of panic. So yeah, you learn every day, you know? Yeah. Funny thing just happened. Just at the moment that I was going to tell you guys that I've had it for today, I've done my work for you guys, my battery died from the camera. So I think it's a sign to stop it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, or maybe a few videos from the Summit Rainforest Golf Resort here in Panama. Let's see each other next week with the second part from this resort, or maybe another subject, depending on if you saw the first one, the second one, or the third one, or if there was just one, or maybe there were two, or maybe there were three. Yeah, I'm starting to babbling now, so I have to finish for today, okay? See you next time. Bye. I have no idea what bird or animal this is, but this knocking is an animal. And there's another one that responds to this. I have no idea what it is, but it's fascinating.